We're Sisters in Style.
Welcome or welcome back. I'm Clarissa.
And I'm Elsie.
So today we're going to be talking about our Picotins. I have the Picotin 18 in Barenia color fauve with palladium hardware.
And mine's a Picotin 22 in Clemence leather, classic Hermès gold with gold hardware.
Beautiful. And today we just wanted to give you guys all the information that we have. We wanted to kind of compare the 18 versus the 22. Also, a lot of questions on the difference between the leathers. So with this being Barenia and this being Clemence, there is some differences in the durability, the color, the feel. We also had questions about how we store our bag.
Like how do we care for the leather? How do we make sure that they keep their shape? So we purchased some inserts and some pillows, and so we'll go ahead and show you guys in this video too. But I'm super excited because I think not a lot of people get to see an upfront close picture of what the 18 and the 22 look like right next to each other. And as you can tell, there's quite a bit of a size difference. Obviously, each bag is handmade, so they do vary sometimes. So it may not be exactly 22 centimeters, but 22 centimeters compared to 18 centimeters, as you can tell, even though it's only 4 centimeters of difference, it's definitely a big difference in the amount of things that they can hold.
So we got our tape measure out. We're going to go ahead and give you guys the exact measurements of the Picotin 22 and the Picotin 18. So I'll go ahead and hand that over to you. Go ahead and get...
let's see what mine is. In the front, it might be a little bit different because I think they measure from the longest side of the bag.
Right.
So, but in the very front, this is looking like 17 centimeters long. And let's see how wide. It should be 22, but like we said, these are all handmade by each artisan. So we'll see. And this one is around 21 and a half, almost 22 centimeters long.
Okay, so let's check the Picotin 18. We have 14 centimeters across. And the width on the Picotin 18 again is exactly 18 for my bag too.
Oh, really? Yeah. Nice.
Pretty surprising. I've seen other videos where it's a lot.
Yeah, they could be off up to like 2 centimeters, which again doesn't seem like that much, but when you think about the dimensions of the bag, like it can impact it a lot.
We also wanted to give you guys the measurement, the difference in measurement from the...
so the handle drop to see how much space you have for when you are carrying these bags. But because these bags don't have a strap, people do use them as handheld bags. Most people also use them just in the crook of their arm.
Right.
So depending on the handle drop, I guess you can kind of see what kind of clothing you can wear with it. Right. How big your arm is, you know what I mean? How it would
thick of a coat you could have on.
Right. Right. Like,
so,
is this work with my parka?
So go ahead and hold up one strap and we'll just measure from top to bottom.
We can
there.
do this.
Yeah, so there we are at exactly 14 and a half centimeters with the handle drop on the Picotin 22. And then if you'll hold that up. Barenia leather is much sturdier, as you can tell. The Clemence leather is much, much softer. And the drop on this this one here is exactly 11 and a half centimeters. So 3 centimeter difference. So if you're someone that tends to wear a lot of bulky clothing or you just want more space, I would definitely go for the Picotin 22 because this is definitely smaller in comparison. I could still wear on the crook of my arm very easily. I know some girls that are very, very petite could even do it as a shoulder bag.
Yeah, they can get it all the way up to their shoulder. I don't know if I could do that.
Let's test it. I could get it up, but it's not comfortable at all because the width here is like, I look like I'm flapping in the wind here.
Definitely don't wear your bag like that.
Definitely don't do that. I also have seen that there are some accessories you can get to make it a crossbody bag and or a shoulder bag. I personally don't like the look, so I won't be doing that.
I really enjoy the way that it looks handheld.
Teach their own,
Yeah. But I totally understand if you want to be hands-free, going around, going about your day, and you want to be hands-free. I get it. I have kids, and that's super important. But when it comes to the look of like the bucket bag style, I just think it's more of a handheld type of a style of bag.
Sure. And so like we just mentioned, the Barenia leather is definitely a lot tougher. I don't know if that's the word.
You can definitely, like, feeling it in your hand, you can definitely feel that it's much more of a rigid feeling. The Clemence leather is so soft, like it feels so good. I could almost, like, if you put this over a pillow, I would sleep on it. Like, it's so
super
soft,
and you can tell that the Barenia leather will definitely hold its shape much easier.
As you can see, like, if we just leave these here, Clarissa's handles will easily stand up, and over time mine will begin to fall because the leather is just so soft. I also wanted to mention the graining of the bags.
Right.
This is Clemence leather, which is made out of male calf skin, and so the graining is super big. You can see there's not much veining in it, but the pebbles of the grain are very, very large in comparison to the Barenia leather. The Barenia leather is there's much more of a tighter pebble and a tighter grain.
If I had to say, this for some reason reminds me of like a basketball.
Yes.
Like even the color, the feel, obviously it's a little softer than a basketball, but just like it's definitely rougher. So if you're someone that wants that supple, soft leather, Barenia leather probably isn't for you. Clemence leather feels so nice and soft. I love Barenia leather, one, because it's just not as common. It's something I feel that I have that not everyone has. Two, the color, if you kind of compare the color, Hermès gold is beautiful, do not get me wrong, but Barenia has a richer, I would say it has a more orangey, reddish
It's kind of like a burnt brick color.
Yeah.
And so I guess that is the fauve color, you know what I mean? But this gold color is so comparable, so comparable, because Hermès gold is unlike any other gold. And so they look
very, very
similar. But
we'll have
rest assured they're different.
We'll have some close-ups so you guys can really appreciate the difference in the grain there. Also, I'm gonna just kind of hold it up this way here.
Just so you can see like the difference in the sizing of the bags as well. Like 4 centimeters doesn't seem like a lot, but when you hold them like this, like it is quite a bit of a difference.
Definitely see the difference for sure. Another thing is, you know, when you get any bags, you invest a lot of money into them, right? And so you
100%.
want to preserve them. The leather is so nice. You want to keep the bag. I know there's a lot of people that like the really slouchy Picotin look. I personally was really happy to get the Barenia leather because I wanted to keep its shape. And so because of that, we want to store them really well. And so we both decided to order our pillow and inserts from Amazon. I know that there's other brands out there, 7RP, and there's just a few other ones, but they are very, very pricey.
Yes, they're very costly and I'm sure they're great and they're all handmade for each bag. But I wasn't sure if I was ready to invest that much money. So I wanted to see if I could find an alternative, and so we did go the Amazon route. As you can tell, like, because this leather is so soft, it will tend to fold and slouch over time. And I don't know about you, but I don't like that look for my bag, so I want to keep it preserved as much as possible. So
I think if you're gonna spend 10, 12 or more on a bag, I for sure would probably invest in an insert and pillow that are higher quality, right? Because depending on how much you spend on your bag, for a bag in this range, it just doesn't make sense to spend $500, $600, $700 on an insert. I want to say the inserts we got were roughly,
I want to say mine was around $60, $65
for the insert and the pillow.
I'll see. So my insert was around $65, and my pillow, I want to say, was around $30 to $35.
And when I got mine, I was really lucky, and it was right around the holiday shopping. So I got mine much. I think I paid $60 for both together. It was like 20 something for each one, and then after tax, it was around $60 for everything. So we're gonna go ahead and
show you what we got and how they fit into our bags.
Right. So like I said, we ordered them from Amazon. And this is the brand DGAZ. And so this here is the insert. I got mine, and let me just open that up for you really quickly. So I got mine in this beautiful gold color. I wanted mine to match. Elsie went with like a cream color. She thought that, and so they come in various colors. Depending on what you think would work best. I wanted mine to match. She wanted a cream color so that she could see her items more easily. So there's different options for everybody.
So the contrast of this color inside the Picotin, it just kind of like brightens it up, because if it looks like a dark hole when you put all your items in there. So I wanted to get something light to kind of make sure that I can see when I am reaching into the bag and look for, I find what I'm looking for. But I really like these inserts. The brand, like Clarissa said, is called DGAZ, but I really like they're firm enough to keep the shape, but they're soft enough, right? To where we don't have to worry about it stretching out the leather in any negative way either. Like, and this silky feel.
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say. The silky feel is not gonna, you know, mess the inside up because it's just raw leather on the inside. So you want to be really gentle with that. If you can see here, there's pockets for you to put your things in, and then just the wide opening here. So we're gonna go ahead and put our inserts in our bag so you can see how those work.
Yeah, I really think this is such a brilliant way of organizing things in your bag. Like, yes, the pockets are very simple, but it does really help have different place for everything, because again, these are just bucket bags. So if you throw everything in there, it's kind of like a bottomless pit. And so I kind of like that these do come with pockets all along the side, so that you can organize different things that you're putting in there. So let's go ahead and open our bags, because we do need to unlock and make sure that they're fully open for us to be able to put the insert inside.
It's like a glove. So that's how the gold color looks inside there.
And this is how my ivory colored insert looks inside my bag.
So you can kind of works best for you. I think that is smart. It does kind of show, it does show everything. But I also think this is a good idea too if you just want it to blend in.
And the color, again, it's totally your preference. You cannot see the color from the outside of the bag. Like, you cannot really tell once the bag is closed. So it really is just your personal preference. There's even like pinks, blues, greens, so you can really get creative with it too, and do like a fun pop of color on the inside.
I kind of think I should have done a pink actually.
Yeah, that would have been cute.
What I love is that the insert on my bag hits about halfway, so it's gonna prevent that slouching. And so I plan on keeping my insert and pillow in together. So that's that with just the insert, and then we're gonna go ahead and show you the pillow.
I want to show you guys how the insert looks with the bag closed though, so that you can tell like where the insert hits, how it helps it keep its shape even while the bag is closed.
Yeah, it's like you could immediately see the structure. I didn't put mylock on mine, but I can immediately see the structure here. It doesn't fold down.
So like before, when I was sitting here and I tried to push this down, it would easily go down. Now I have to like literally do that for the bag to sit. But if the insert is in there,
it's gonna sit up nicely.
Sit up nicely, and there's no slouching in this part of the bag.
I love that.
So I really like it.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's gonna be great.
And a lot of the time with our Picotins, I leave it locked, and I'll just go ahead and like loosen this to be able to grab through the sides in and out, and it still makes it really easy to see everything because it keeps the bucket open for you.
I'm excited to finally have my items because I didn't have my insert or my pillow, and so I've just had it kind of put away. I haven't used it, so I'm excited now that I have my insert.
Now that you feel safe.
I feel safe to take it out.
We can use it.
Yeah. And so this is how the pillow came. They do come separately. It would be kind of nice if you could just like buy everything all together, but it does come separately. So it comes packaged really nicely. Again, DGAZ on Amazon, and we can link that down below. I'll go ahead and open that up. And again, this is the pillow for the 18 versus the 22. And it's always a good idea. I know I've seen other people cut this off. You want to leave this on because this will allow you to pull it up out of your bag a lot easier. So
instead of having to like reach down to the bottom and grab it up, like it really does help when you can pull this out. So I got mine in this black color, and again, this silk is just so soft.
I'm very matchy with everything,
Yeah.
so I just did gold.
I think honestly, when I ordered this, I think black and maybe like another color were like one of the only ones left in stock.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why I chose the black one.
Got it. So let's go ahead and get our pillows in there. And this should fit inside the insert, correct? Does yours fit inside your insert? Okay.
Yeah, you kind of have to like shimmy it in there. Actually, what I do is when I take this out, I'll put the insert
okay, let's do that
in it so that I make sure that all the corners are all the way down.
That's a good idea. So just like that. I wonder if that's what you're supposed to do, if you're supposed to put the pillow in without the insert.
I think you're supposed to put the pillow in without the insert, but then I would have to have my inserts kind of just like floating about my closet.
Got it.
And so I've tried that, but then like when I'm trying to use the bag, I kind of want to just grab and go.
So that is what it looks like with the pillow all the way in. So it really holds the shape there really, really well. And so this is how I'll be storing, and the way you've been storing your Picotin. Again, she's had her Picotin longer than I have.
Yeah.
I'm going to be leaving it in the box, stored, laying flat.
So I take my lock off completely. I always put my clochette and my keys in their little dust bag. Make sure that I keep all the pieces together. And then I usually just rest that right on top. And then this I'll put inside the dust bag. And that's how I store this bag, is just to leave it in the dust bag. And then when I'm ready to use the bag, take it out of the dust bag, take out the pillow, and we're ready to go.
Again, that was DGAZ on Amazon, and
yeah,
she's been really happy with it so far. I can report
it.
back. I think I'm going to be happy with it. I don't see why I wouldn't. I mean, it fits really well. The color's beautiful. The silk feels awesome. And so I think it's a great way to store, maintain the look and structure of your bag.
Yeah. But without the pillow in it, just the insert. And so if you don't want a pillow, that's totally fine, because the insert can help you keep the structure of the bag. But just over time, because these leathers are really heavy, they can begin to slouch. So I want to just be, it's more like preventative. So this is just helping me prevent there from being any unwanted slouching in my bag. So I think it's been working out really great for me. I love that. I like that you did like the matchy all gold. It's really cute.
I love it. I think it's so nice. Awesome.
It's really cute.
So when I'm going to use my bag, I would remove my lock and key. I would grab from this little pull here, and it easily, because it's silk, it easily just glides right out. Again, because we put it inside of the insert, it's all going to come out together. So I'm just going to pull this out of here, and then we'll get the insert right back in the bag there. Again, that's what that looks like up close. Really, really pretty. I love all these compartments here. And then I would get center here. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the sticker off together on camera. I've not used my bag yet, so let's see her. So beautiful. So took the sticker off there for the first time, and so I'm gonna just pull it through. Fix my twilly, and look how beautifully that just holds the structure. It's just so nice. I'm absolutely obsessed. I'm so excited to finally have my insert and finally feel comfortable using it. If you guys want to see what's in my handbag, leave a comment down below. I would love to show you guys what it is that I carry around in my Picotin 18.
So here are the bags again, close up. So hopefully in this close-up image you can see the color, how similar but super different they are. So that's the color contrast. But another thing I really wanted to show you guys was the beautiful veining on this Barenia leather. Can you see that? The way that it's just like, it looks like a waterfall of just like veins going down the bag.
And some people love that, others hate it. I personally love it. I think it shows a lot of like its character. It's unique.
And it's authenticity, you know what I mean? Like it's authentic, real leather. So I think it's just beautiful versus the Clemence leather, not really any veining at all that you can see. And the pebbles, again, much larger than the pebbled graining of the Barenia leather.
And here we have the palladium lock versus gold lock. Very, very pretty.
So here's again a close-up of the difference in size from the bottom. We have the 22 versus the 18. So 4 centimeters does really make quite a bit of a difference.
So the final thing that's probably on everybody's mind is what's the price difference, which is a little bit difficult because it's not the same exact leather or color. We're comparing Barenia leather to Clemence. So what I paid for my Picotin 18 versus the 22, you'll be pretty shocked to find out. If you saw our previous Hermès haul videos, our journey videos, we'll have those linked down below, but you already know the answer.
Right. But if you haven't watched those videos, please go ahead and go watch them. There's so much good information on just Hermès in general, and we do really go pretty in depth in our journey so far because we're both on a journey towards our very first quota bag. So if you haven't seen those videos, after this one, go ahead and look for those for sure.
Definitely.
But the price difference, for being that the bags are very clearly different sizes, is kind of interesting. So what did you pay for yours?
Well, comment down below which bag you think costs more. I'd be interested to know what you think is going to be more expensive, an 18 versus a 22, Clemence versus Barenia. But dun dun dun, I paid $3,725 for my Picotin 18, and Elsie,
and for my Picotin 22, which yes is larger, uses more leather, but a different type of leather, which is the Clemence leather, I paid $3,575 for mine.
So almost a $200 difference. Not bad, really.
It's not horrible, and considering that Barenia is a heritage leather, it is going to be a little bit pricier because it's a little bit more of a rarity in the Hermès world. So we're talking about a $200 difference, but hers is significantly smaller than this one.
Right. So up next, we're going to go ahead and give you guys some mod shots of what the 22 and 18 look like against our body frame. So you guys can make the judgment call and let us know down below. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the 18 versus the 22?
Do you prefer gold on gold? Do you prefer the fob with palladium? Which color do you think fits you or suits you best? I'm interested because I think people do like live different lifestyles and do different things on the daily. So what works for me might not work for somebody else. So let us know down below. But we do want to show you guys what it looks like on different body types. Yes, we're sisters. Yes, we look alike a little bit. We've been told. But my sister is 3 years, even though she's 3 years older than me, she's about 7 inches shorter than me.
Just disclose that. We should have let them guess who was older. How dare you?
Okay, fine.
You casually dropped that.
I had to let them know that I'm the younger sister, okay? But she is significantly shorter than me. So I'm about 5'7", and
I'm scratching 5'3", barely.
She's 5'2" and a half.
And 5'2 3/4.
We give her the half as a grace. Okay. So she's 5'2", I'm 5'7". I'm usually in US sizes around anywhere from like a 6 to an 8. And you're usually
a 0 to 2, depending on the brand.
Yeah. So different body sizes, different body types, different heights. So I think I love to see that kind of thing because, again, what works for you might not work for me. What works for me might not work for you. So we'll give you guys some different shots of us wearing both sizes of the bags.
Yep, let's go. So we hope you enjoyed our comparison of the Picotin 18 versus the 22. Let us know if there's any information we left out, any other questions you might have about the bags. If you have any further questions about the specific leather size, or if you want a follow-up on the insert. Again, if you're interested in seeing a what's in my handbag video, please comment down below and let us know. We would love to film that for you.
And everything that we did show you guys today, we will link down below in the description box. So we'll have links to both of our inserts, both of our pillows that we're going to be using to store our bags. So if you liked our content today, just give us a thumbs up, give us a follow too if you want to keep watching some of the things that we put out. Yeah. Or if you want to follow along in our crazy Hermès journey, we'll see where it takes us in 2025 towards our quota bags. Follow us, follow along, hit that notification bell so you know when we're uploading our different videos from our different visits to the boutique. Yeah, we just want to be able to share with you guys, and please interact. We love interacting with you guys. We love hearing and reading all your comments. So let us know if you guys have any questions. It's been such a fun day.
So fun.
Thanks for watching. We're Sisters in Style.